got the victory. Now, next Sunday, I want everybody to hold up the Bibles. I want to see your Bibles next Sunday. I want everybody to hold it up and say, I got the victory. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. No, you got to be. Hallelujah. The testimonies have been great. Yes. Spirit of the Lord surely is in the house. Yes. Choir is singing. Yes. Musicians are playing. Yes. Hallelujah. We're giving God the praise. Yes. Thank God for this time and this moment that the Lord has brought us together. Yes. I tell you, this month still has a few days left. Yes. For your miracle. Yes. The miracle that God is performing among us. Yes. I want you to be able to experience this move of God that He has given favor upon us. And great things are happening for us. And it's not over yet. This is a season of blessings for the people of God. Yes. You've sown and you have been committed, you've been faithful. It's harvest time. It's harvest time. You can't be a person that will do good and never get something from doing good. They may not see you while you're doing good. They may not see you remaining faithful and being committed. It may be hidden from everybody else, but it's not hidden from God. And if you will remain faithful, God is going to bring harvest into your life. Glory to God. Amen. I see it happen. Yes. I know that I'm not going to be able to finish this today. I'm not even going to attempt to. But I just want to continue to open the door of revelation that God has shared with me. And I want you to have it because I want you to be blessed. I want you to get your Bibles. I want to be able to receive the energy and the life that's coming from the Word of God. Yes. The Bible is very unique. There has never been or ever will be another book like the Bible. Well, it is one of a kind. Yes. And for those of you that have one, your life has been transformed. And it is being transformed. Most of the things that are happening for you because you have the Word, you may not even be aware of the great things that God is doing for you simply, and it's not really simply, but simply because you possess a Bible. That's why when I was growing up, they would have the Bible on the table. Yeah. Somebody called it coffee tables later on, but there was always a table where the Bible was on. That's right. Some houses, they were open, and some Bibles, they were closed, but that Bible was on the table. Yes. That Bible was there by the bed. Yes. But growing up, we always had reverence for the Word of God in our houses and in our homes. And I want you to pick up on that and start doing the same thing. I want you to give place to the Word of God because we're a peculiar people. And how many of you know that the Lord is soon to come? If He's soon to come, then we need to get ready. So we need to go back to doing some things that we've lost. I'm not saying that we were going to do everything that We stopped doing because some things didn't make sense.
All right.
And some things we understood, so dropped some necessary things.
Yes, sir.
Any of you ever cut your fingernails and cut them too close?
Yes, sir.
When you were cutting the part,
Yes.
because that hurt, and then every time you stick your hand into something,
Yes.
it would re-injure
Yes.
that cut.
Mm-hmm.
And it is ruining our walk with God. People don't fear God like they used to because we've done too much the wrong way. We've gone too far with it. It's time for us to come back. And let's do holiness.
Yes.
Let's
Yes,
do
sir.
holiness, you know. Because when you get to heaven, that's all it's gonna be. It's holy. It's gonna be holy. You know, it's all right to look at TV, but when you get to heaven, you're gonna have a TV. Not gonna need that car you polish.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Some things we gotta understand that we're preparing to go back, but we're going off for a while.
Yes.
Amen, y'all. You're sitting there in the dark.
Yes, I know that's right.
That was a good time to pray.
Yes.
The Lord's work. We will not be moved to do anything because of the Lord. I can remember when Billy Graham used to come on. We only had 3 channels we could see. And the Billy Graham Crusade came on. So it would like to be on channel 7. You could only get channel 3, 9, 7, and 9, or 9, 7, 9, and 12, depending on which way you do the antenna. But sometimes I'd be flipping through the channel. And I flip. You know, they make you turn back. Now sit down and watch.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Glory.
But there was a reverence for God.
Yes.
We may not have known as much about the Lord as we do now.
Yes.
But we knew the Lord.
We knew the Lord.
Believe it or not, I'm still in the book of John, but I had to take this slight detour. Jeremiah 31:31. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break. Although I was a husband unto them, saith the Lord. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, saith the Lord, I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and will be their God, and they shall be my people. I will be and will be their God, and they shall be my people. Because we're getting back to where God wants us to be. We're getting back to where God wants us to be. I was sharing with my wife is the creator of the Hebrew language.
Yes.
The original language. God himself spoke in Hebrew to different from the English language. The Hebrews didn't think like we think. It has become a challenge to get us who are in America to understand the way God thinks. Our logic and our reasoning is so much different from the way God thinks. You know, Isaiah said to the people at one point, he said, God's thoughts are not your thoughts.
Yes, he said so.
So his ways are not your ways. Could you for a moment allow that to sink into your spirit? That God doesn't think the way you think. He just doesn't, his reasoning, his way of going about stuff is not the way that we do. And if God's ways are different from ours, then it could be that even when we think we're doing what's right, we're doing what we think is right.
Yes.
But if God doesn't think like I think, I could yet still be thinking wrong. You know, could you challenge yourself to say, well, Lord, if things have not gone the way that they should, then help me to sit down and learn how you want me to do it.
Glory to God. Yes, sir.
We're missing out so much from God
So much.
because we are dead set on doing it our way. And we want to make sure it works, even though it takes our last breath. I'm going to do it this way because that's the way I feel like it should be done. But God is trying to change us into a peculiar people